Hey Stampers, I'm back. I told you I'd be back with that little recipe book, and I'm going to make it out the DSP that the gorgeous Gaynor web sent me. So I'm going to have this for my lid, and this is for the box itself. I like the thought of the black sitting on top of the red. It's beautiful. So grab your scoreboard, and I may reinforce this. So I'm going to turn this over because I'm going to be folding. I want that on the outside. I'm going to score this at 1 1/4, 5, 7, and this is 11 3/4 by 8 1/2. So that's 1 1/4, 5, 7, and 10 3/4. Turn to the long short side, and we're going to score this at 2 and 6 1/2. I'll do this one first. I won't confuse by doing the lid as well at the same time. So burnish your score lines. Let me just make sure I've got this. It's going to be going the right way, yes. So burnish your score lines. Gorgeous paper. Can't get how beautiful this is. And it's also going to be decorated on the inside by these papers. So it's a win-win. So grab your scissors now and cut away this flap. Do a tiny little mitre on this flap. Tiny little mitre. Oops. And up to that score line. Take those off. Then you're going to snip up your sides. Always gorgeous Mr. Boyce. Drop it there, my darling. You're an angel. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. And cut up this side as well. And then just give them a little mitre. Oops. Remove that. It's quite a lot. I should have used my longer scissors for this one. And then this flap, remove the score line. Just give that a little mitre in. So you've taken away the whole score line and mitre this side as well. It's all going to be added for a little bit of strength. So cut a mitre. I know it's a bit hard to see, and remove that, and then give that a little mitre. And then you can do the same on. Let me give you larger scissors for this. These side bits. And mitre those. On that side. And mitre that. I haven't come far enough up. That's it. So they're the bits you don't need. And what we're going to do is we are going to glue those sides down and that side down, and then we're going to pull these up and tuck these on the outside, and then this, and then these flaps can go over and be reinforced. But we're going to hide those little flaps inside there. Beautiful. So this will make the box then just over 3 3/4 by 4 1/2. So let's get some gluing done. I love this bit. And then we'll make the lid. Then we'll make some little I cut all the card pieces away, the ones that were like the ephemera cards. So what we're going to do, we're going to put paper on the back of those so we can write our recipes and keep them in this little box and make some little file things as well. So just fold them down. Now I'm going to glue these. And we're going to fetch them up and glue it to the outside. Same on this side. Keeping that nice and straight. And then when we fetch these sides up now and glue those, we can tuck those in and glue them down as well. So let's do one side at a time. Don't forget to glue your flap as well. Pop that up. And tuck that over at the same time. I'm going to leave that flat this time. I'm just going to glue this for a minute. Put a little bit of glue in there because it seems to be coming away. It's better. Loving it. Fetch that side up. Just going to pop my bone folder in. I should have done that on the other side really, but just making sure they're all glued in properly. And then we can tuck this little flap over. And it all adds to the strength. Sorry. Isn't that cute? So you've got Once Upon a Time there, and it's going all the way around the box. So that is so cute. I'm going to put the lid back on this for a minute because we're going to score our lid now. Pop that to one side. See, I cut away these little ephemera cards. And what we're going to do is add pieces of white on the back, and then we can draw some dotted lines. You can add your recipes on there. They'll stay in your little box. Or you're going to add little file units to go in there. They'll fit in there lovely. They'll even go stud up. So, but I didn't want to make a huge one for my 6x4s. And I don't really want to cut them down any further. Oh, coffee. We'll make some little files things to go in there in a minute. So I'll go back to my scoring. And I want the black showing, so I'm putting it face down. And you're just going to score this at 1.5 and 3.5 on all 4 sides. Am I right or am I going to be wrong? I need that right there. 1.5. That gives us 1, 2. Yeah, because our lid is 2 inches wide. So yeah, 1.5 and 3.5 on all 4 sides. Because we're going to reinforce the sides of the lid with these 1.5s. So I'm going to go back to my big scissors. So fold and burnish first. How cute will this box look? when it's done. Could have actually made that a little bit shallower, but it's fine. And because we're using DSP, and it's good DSP, lovely. You want to use thick. You don't want to use nothing flimsy on here. And everyone says about the smell, and they're not wrong, you know. So let me work this out. Yeah. Cut up to your second score line. And remove this flap. Oh, it's so hard to see with these. Let me turn this over, it's less, I can see your lines better. Remove this and then mitre. And you can take a little smidgen more off there. And then give that tiny little mitre there. So again, do the same on this side. Oh. A little tiny mitre there. Remove that. Remove the whole score line, I would there. And there, and do the same on the other side. Mitre that slightly. Take that one off. Come down about 1/8 of an inch. And just mitre those sides. And don't forget to mitre these as well, just on the outside, because when we tuck in, I don't want too much bulk in the corners. So the last side. Oops. So a little mitre. Remove this one and then mitre into them. Perfect. And we don't need this bit now. So these are going to get adhered under here. And that one is going to get adhered under there. And then we're going to tuck these in. All these flaps are going in after, well, these two can go down now actually. Just going to give that some strength on the sides. So tuck those flaps in. Just for strength. So when we tuck them in there then we tuck them over, I think I've just got to mitre this little bit and that's it. So now we can glue our flaps into place. As you would with any lid or box. Fetch that right up to that corner. Just going in with my bone folder. And do the same on this one. Right up to there. Come in with your bone folder and then this flap is going to get folded into there. So this is why we mitered, so we wouldn't have too much bulk in the corners. So pop that in there, and then just use your bone folder. And then we're just going to repeat the process on here. Whoops. Best off turning it over. Let me just turn it over, that's it. And then I can fetch them up. Just go in with your bone folder and press those down. Beautiful. And then our last final flap, and there's your lid. Just go in, press it down. It doesn't take seconds for this to go off. It's beautiful. I've just got a tiny little overhang there. There we go. And fetch this in. Oops, what's up with that now? It's a bit stiff. Oh, that should fit. I measured that right. That seems a little bit short, doesn't it? What have you done with your math gainer? I don't want to force it in. Even though I'm not happy about that. What's wrong with this? 4.5 by 2, 4.5, just over 2. That should fit. Oh, what's happening there? Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't pull my card out. Should have pulled this out slightly, or used the thing I made to do lids. Oh, let me just check. That's going to do me head in. I can't have that squashed. No, I can't. It will go in, but then it looks a bit squashed there. I'm not having that at all. Bear with me now. Oh, gainer. Gainer, 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 gainer. I didn't compensate. Oh, I don't want to have to waste another piece of paper. I'm going to have to. Sorry. I don't want to waste this paper. I will make a smaller box for that to fit on. Don't you worry. I'll do another one of these. I won't do it as tall. And I'll cut that down slightly smaller. So it will not go to waste, this lid, I promise. Oh, flipping it. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to keep this at 9.25 by 11.75, and then do it. So trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. I'll make sure it fits. I'm keeping it. Oh, all that. I might not do so much. I tell you what then, I'll show you how to work it out. It's so simple. Grab a piece of paper. My box is 4.5. That way. So I'm going to add. I'm going to have it at 4 3/8. 5/8. And then you've got 2 inches either side. Plus a 1.5 inch overhang to tuck in. I might just 1 and 2, so it's got a 1-inch flap inside instead of 1.5, plus my 4 5/8, plus my 2 1, so that's 3, 6, 10 5/8, and then it needs to be 1 2, 2, 1 2, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8. How did I have that at 9 then? Ah, right, yeah, because of my extra. So I'm going to keep this, and then I'll score it at 1 and 3, all 4 sides. But I might add an 1/8 on there. So 8 1/8 by 10 5/8. 10 5/8. By 8 1/8, and that way I don't have to pull it out. Gorgeous, gorgeous papers. So sorry to bear with me again. So 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Yeah, because normally I pull it out a fraction, and I didn't do that. So this time I don't need to, because I've just added an 1/8 of an inch. And I've still got my 2-inch gap there. And an 1/8. I've got 2 and an 1/8 inch gap now. And if I look that way, 3 and 5/8. Perfect. So please bear with me while I'm just going to trim off, and then I will I'll do it quickly. Then I'll burnish and fold. Yeah, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. So this is a one-off as well. So we all live and learn. You learn by me. You watch me make the mistakes, but then I'm the one that rectifies them, which is brilliant. So don't forget to nip these off. My paper, that lid will not go to waste, I promise you. I will make a smaller box. And have 2. Oh, my neighbour's got kids tonight. And they're not shy about being noisy. I always forget that little tiny fraction. If I had like a sieve, see, that's what it is. Right. Watch how quick I fold and burnish this. The reason we took those flaps in before we put these long pieces in is just so we can hide them. They're all mited now on all 4 sides. Lovely. Guaranteed there was one you miss. if I don't do my videos like this and it that fast, really. Just on a catch up now I am. I do love this black lid though against that red. It's stunning. And sorry about that if you can hear them. They've no consideration. You know I do YouTube videos, but they don't care. I don't mind if we were noisy for them, but we never are, so. It's only twice a week we have them. I can stand that. Every man is entitled to see his child. Oh, sorry, in his case, all three of them. So our little flat now is going in. I do apologise. I keep forgetting you've got to add that little extra because your card, there's lots of layers as well with us reinforcing the lid. Let me just glue this one as well. Perfect. And then that one can go down. I love this glue because it goes off instantly. And then we can tuck that. In she goes. Right, just burnish all the way around. Make sure everything is pin tight down. Oh, fingers crossed. Perfection. Yay! I knew I'd get there in the end. I've made so many boxes in the past. It's unreal. But please trust me, that lid will not go to waste. I will turn it into something, if not another one of these, but maybe not as tall. Isn't that beautiful? So also while I was cutting up the papers earlier, we got all the, I cut those strips down. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Pity there's not enough to go all the way round, because I would love that. But I suppose you could always do it from this side all the way around to that one. But then I like it on the, there's a red one as well there. Look how beautiful that is. I trimmed that off both sides, but I left that one on because it's got those. Isn't that beautiful? And then you got these, but they won't go all the way round. Oh, look at that. Just beautiful. Oh, that needs trimming. Better. Beautiful. Look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh! This Will sent me this beautiful ribbon with her cards. Oh my gosh, that would look beautiful on there. Wrapped around into a gorgeous bow. OMG. She sent me 5 lots, wrapped around 5 lots of 5 cards. Beautiful, but I will glue it down later on and I'll keep it into place. And I've got longer strips here as well, so if I need anything longer I can get my longest one and use that. Can you hear that? Get me a towel. Gosh. So that's my longest piece. Beautiful. Right, let's get to making. Oh, isn't that cute? I will straighten the bow up. I will put it tidy. And I will attach it later. Some go in my kitchen, for real. I love that. Perfect. So, we need to make some, let me get the cards out. I want to make some little folders now saying, because then you could put like starters, mains and desserts, snacks. So you want a little file folder for that. So I'm going to grab some papers I've got in my Stampin' Up bin. And I want them, they are 2 and just over 2 and 5/8 by 4. I'll make one with you now just to, I'm not going to make them all right this second. So this is 4 1/8 and that is 2 and 5/8. So 2 and 5/8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2 and a half. So make these 5 and a half by the 1 and 1/8. 5 and a half. Just gonna need that. And I've got a bit of grapefruit grove there. So I'm gonna fetch the scoreboard back. And I'm going to score these at 2 and 3/4. Now, is that right? No, because I've just folded it right in half. I needed it big. I needed a flap on the top. Let me grab some more. So I'm going to do it by 6. These are only scraps though. Find another piece. I haven't got another orange. Yeah, let's just use this brown piece. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to take it to 4 1/4 actually. 4 1/4. No. Yeah, 4 1/4 by 6. Score these at 2 3/4, and then when I fold this up I've got a flap there, so those little cards will sit inside with a little gap either side. Perfect. Envelope punch board. So I'm going to come in my envelope punch board and put that right in the centre and punch, and then I'm going to take that across to say 2 inches and punch. We've got made our divot, so now we need to chop that bit off. So you can make up 4 or 5 of those. So you've got like starters, mains, desserts, snacks, and then sundries or sharing platters or something like that, you know. And then, because I don't have a file tab or anything like that, so I need to turn that over. I know, innit? Yeah. Pull that line up to the, and then and I'm just going until I virtually cut it off, because I want it nice and straight and neat, and then nick that off. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to nick that little bit off the end there, just to make that perfectly straight. So there is those little file tabs. You can pop them inside with your card. Little enchanted card. Or you could even put that on the front. Oh my gosh. And then just put normal pieces of card. I'm going to do that, I think. So let me burnish this. Burnish it well. This fits on there beautifully with a gorgeous little border all the way around. And then I can write snacks or main course or desserts, and then slip in my pieces of paper with my recipe on. How wonderful is that? So these are 2 5/8 by 4, and we kept that card at 4 1/4 by 6. That is absolutely gorgeous. Small border at top and bottom, put a good one either side. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. And then yeah, I'm gonna do that, because another one there, see, music be the food of love. If music be the food of love, play on. And then that one you can write, and that one as well. So I'm going to make some more of those, and then I'm going to glue these on the fronts, but they're big enough to have my recipe cards on the inside. And even if I get a slightly taller recipe, yeah, I can make them as tall as I want as well. So or you write on there. I wouldn't want to write on these. Maybe this one. Just grab a journaling pen and then put starters, mains, desserts, snacks, like I'm saying. Oh, pop them in your little box. They just so, look at them. Add a piece of paper on the back and write your recipe on. How beautiful. Tuck those in. Add that. Beautiful, beautiful little box. So I hope you like, and I hope you give it a go. I love it, and I adore those papers. Thank you, Gaynor, again, once again. And I will, when I get, let me find, put my book over there, out the way. There they are. Those beautiful, beautiful rhymes. Those gems. Whoops. I'm going to add a row of these right along the bottom, spaced out beautifully. And this is going on in my kitchen for my recipes. Absolutely gorgeous. You could even make that this side and keep it as a little tea caddy. You know, if you buy those individual tea bags, you know, like the Twinings and stuff like that, the fruit teas and stuff, you could make that into a gorgeous little box to keep your tea bags in even. That is beautiful. Because who wants the cruddy box that it comes in when you can open up your cabinet and see this sitting there instead? How beautiful. How gorgeous are them stones. Beautiful. And then it says, once upon a time, love it, the fair maiden. And luckily that's the alphabet, but it doesn't matter what way round it is. Isn't that gorgeous and cute? So I'm going to turn that into something as well. Perhaps maybe I will trim an half inch off that and make some smaller index cards for that one. Yay! Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to do it quickly. Let me just grab my trimmer. I'm going to cut, what did I say, that's 5 1/2. So 5 1/4. And then I can, one more little envelope punch. So line that up right in the centre and punch, and then take that over to 2 and punch. And I'm just going to use my scissors this time. I'm going to nick off that little bit that sticks out. Perfect. And then I'm just going to... trim it. Oh, come on, Gaynor now. Perfect. And then add smaller little cards. And use that little tray as well for an overspill for recipes, maybe, if you've got too many. I only took a quarter off. Maybe I should have took, yeah, I think I will take off the extra. That's better. Gives me, that's better. So then I can pop that in there. Add some little ribbons round them. Love it. I like to burnish both ways. That way it tends to keep the card a little bit flatter. That's better. And then you could have an open top one as well. So there we go. My mistake lid now turned into an open top little box. Can add some ribbon around that as well. Beautiful. And then there's the one with the lid that I'm going to keep in my kitchen. So, thanks for watching. I'd love a thumbs up and a share. Please press the subscribe button as well and the little bell. That way you'll be notified of all future videos. I do post every day, so don't forget the little bell. That's most important. That way you'll be notified. So, till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.